Okay, take two. Okay, problem resolved, I think. I think. I hope. There were some issues before with audio and stream previews and stuff, and I hope it's resolved. I really hope it is. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, what I'm doing now is, over in this direction is, if I remember right, is a secret boss. And from that I will get the pale ore. Yeah, that guy. I want to get the two... there's one pale ore upgrade left, and I want to get it before doing much else, because that is going to just help a ton. There's this suspect man over there who looks quite familiar, like me even. But I know he's not me because I'm me. There he goes. There sure are a lot of corpses on the way, aren't there? Wonder what that could mean. Oh, there. Aw. Nosk. He's right above me, isn't he? Come on. Gravity works so fast, doesn't it? Don't hit me. It hit me. It didn't listen. Alright, hold on. We're battling. Shortcut. Come on! Hate this guy. Oh, one more hit, that's all I'll take. Don't like explode and kill me, okay? Give me your treasure. Stupid idiot. Can I check how many grubs I have from here? I bet if I go to Queen's Garden, which is like the one major area I haven't explored yet totally, or the one major area I haven't explored yet, I haven't explored them all totally, I think I'll probably find some grubs there, and it might be enough to throw me over the top. Let's go do that. There's also a spot in Fog Canyon that might be worth exploring. A couple, actually. Yes. Yes, okay. Plan is formed. And I don't know how much geo I'm going to need for the final nail upgrade, but hopefully it's under about, you know, 8,600 or so. Ah, too fast. Amesodo. Meds. Do I ever find out what this one's deal is? Nothing going on with Willow? Okay. I'm gonna go up and to the left and check out that area. Then there's some areas to the right I'm gonna check out, and then I'll go to the Queen's Gardens. And was I mistaken? There is something up and to the left in Green Path too. So, while we're in the neighborhood, check that out as well. Cool. You know, Dylan, happy birthday, for real this time. Not a fake out like last week. I hope. You have the day off, right? You took like a couple days off here, if I remember right. You have the whole week off. I love that for you. So you're gonna be at the place around like 5, right? Cool, I needed that. I mean, I'm generally available right now. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. Also, like, does the stream look and sound alright to you? For whatever, it tells me I'm live, like, on every platform I'm running, but I can't see a preview for whatever reason, so I don't know for sure. Which is very bizarre. So, I think I have to come from the other direction to unlock that area, which probably means it's from the Queen's Garden. You're getting stutters, but you can't tell if that's you or not. Okay. But if you can generally, you know, hear me and everything, that's what I'm looking for. Sounds fine? Okay. Wander into the acid. You know, I don't think I ever went back to the Stone Sanctuary. Let me check that out. I remember finding it very early on and then not doing anything there, I think. You were on Wi-Fi. Stutters have stopped since you stopped being on Wi-Fi? Okay. It's very weird though, I don't know why I would be able to stream but not be able to get a stream preview from any of those sites. That's very bizarre to me. Very bizarre. Oh, you were on data before and that's why it was stuttering. Okay. Bitch. Do you have any plans for the day? Like until your thing happens? Or just like, relax? So I don't remember doing this, whatever's in here. Maybe I did? Hello? Can you still see? Please, don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't sleep if you're still breathing, little one. Precious child, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scrape and scratch. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? Challenge the warrior dream, yes. Might watch stuff with roommates, but not really otherwise. That was a little close. Give me your juices. One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams, please. Yummy. Ah. Why you go ah? That was its death noise. Yes. Yeah, it kind of is like a really creepy chant. It stays with you. It's not like a hard battle. I think I won that the first time, the last time I played this game, so I haven't heard it that much, but it still, like, stuck with me. It still sounded really familiar. Dylan, have you run there's like a... What if I expect a face card from Stone? There's like a Dawn Trail spec checker thing that tells you how well your computer will run 14 once the graphics update drops with Dawn Trail. Have you run that yet? Death Rattle. Okay. I have, by the way, beat, like, the game technically. I got the bad ending, and now I'm working my way towards the good ending. But that's gonna take a bit longer. Oh yeah, you definitely won't have an issue. It does go through some, like, cool trailers and environments and stuff to show you what, like, some places are gonna look like while it, like, does the, testing. Ow. Also, I think it has a character creator thing, so you can toy around with, like, what the characters are gonna look like with the update. Cornifer was here. I can't go that way. Not till I have the juice that lets me win. Hello? Hello? Ah! The juice. Yeah, you gotta get the bug juice. Understood. Misted caverns, noxious spores, teacher. Helena seal. More juice they can't get into. Alright. I know what I must do now. First quack of the day. What is that? Is that breakfast? Oh, that's pineapple on pizza. Yeah, that's breakfast. Aloe nest seal. Can I have some? Overgrown mound. Oh. I was supposed to come here way earlier, wasn't I? You should eat something for breakfast. If you're hungry. You don't have to. Breakfast is not mandatory. It's a good idea, though. Oh my god, I've gone the whole game without this. It's nuts. Traveling Wraiths. Tap A while holding up to unleash the raves. Hear me. Nuts, I didn't already have that. Yeah, that's an early game miss. I think, yeah. I had for breakfast, I had pancakes and oatmeal and coffee. F. Honestly, I don't use it that much anyway, even when I do have it, so it's not a big deal. It's like good for some bosses, I think, and a couple of enemies. It's like, it's a situational attack. It was. I eat a lot of steel-cut oats now because they, the doctor says eat these for, cholesterol reasons. And the pancakes are like Walmart protein pancakes. But you can, they taste really good and they're just full of protein. You mostly want coffee. Coffee is 0 calories. If you have it black. I have my coffee with me, but it's like, it's really shitty, like Keurig coffee, so I can't even go over there. No? In that case, okay, that's gonna be the exit of the Queen's Gardens, and I need to go down and around through the bottom of the fungal waste. Yeah. Why don't you go make yourself some birthday coffee? It's the same as normal coffee, except it makes you feel older. Fair. Excellent point. Who are you? Oh yeah, look at you. Worms pull bugs into their thrall, till ages pass and kingdoms fall. Captain shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Wait, what? Can you say that again? Nyush ola mumu? Skrugu dango ola mugungi. Nyush ola mumu? Kuga dango ola mugungi. Worms pull bugs into their thrall, till ages pass and kingdoms fall. Caps and shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. I love this guy. You. We need more grubs. Where all the grub at? Why'd I do that? That's a one-way fall, you idiot. Oh my god, let me back up, let me back up. Why'd I do that? I didn't think it... Honestly, quickest way back is gonna be to... Bitch, let me teleport. Okay. We can readjust from here. Just do not fall into the pit to deep nest again. You can stay in bed as long as you want. That's the right of the birthday boy. Okay, so I know that hole over there goes to deep nest, but this one is one I can climb out of. What is this? It's still deep nest, but maybe it's an area I haven't been to? Oh, I could have just come and gone around that way and got back up easy. Oopsie doodle. So early. Yeah, it's early, alright. It is quite early. Good morning. Kohi. Kohi time. The corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. It's okay, they'll get better. Blazing bright. Bright. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, if this isn't the way into the Queen's Gardens, I don't know how to get into the Queen's Gardens, I need to look it up, because otherwise I'm gonna be wandering for way too long. Okay, I just missed something in the Royal Waterways then. I was supposed to already have Isma's Tear and be able to go through the acid this whole time. Which would let me into Queen's Grove, among other places. Unfortunate. Again. Let me think. I will teleport. I will go to King Station. I will enter the waterways from there. My phone just told me it's your birthday. I said happy birthday before that, though. See, the issue was that I had a reminder on my phone that told me it was your birthday last week, but it was supposed to tell me it was upcoming. So I thought, like, when it told me that, it was like, oh, birthday. But I didn't think twice about it. King Station. Who needs to think twice? Apparently not me. Which is why you got 2 birthdays within a week. Congratulations, you're now 30... I think. What are you actually turning today? 29? $28. Hey, I'm still 1 year ahead of you. God, I remember when that, like, 1.5 year age gap between us felt like such a long time. This feels evil. Like, not an honorable way to fight those guys. There's another thing I can do while I'm here. It didn't much for me since you're about the same age as Justin, and I was used to mostly hanging out with people older than I. It's weird, because I always felt like Justin was way older than me, even though it was like 2 months apart. But that's just because he was in the next grade. Like, we were born not even 2 months apart, but those 2 months had the cutoff in there, so I was just a grade under him. There's a bench up here I should sit on. Wretched thing she is. Okay, much easier. It was prohibitively difficult earlier in the game. Luke Nest. Transforms the vengeful spirit into a horde of hostile baby flukes. Okay. I don't remember if I used that one the first time I played the game. Let me try it out real quick. Oh, wretched. Oh, we hate that, don't we? Very cool noises going on over there. Very cool noises. They can stop anytime. Maybe they can't. I have to get rid of that emote. Yeah, it makes you feel right at home, right? You're like, oh, cool. toilet sounds. Like that. Oh. You doing anything between stream and B-Day? Not in particular. I shouldn't stream right up until that, though, because there are some, like, just chores and things I need to do. But, like, nothing in particular. I don't know how long I'm gonna go, either. I've generally been starting with Final Fantasy and going into Hollow Knight, but I kinda wanted to just try it the other way around and see what happens. Only those who prove their honor in combat may enter the Grove Beyond. Hi. Eternal Amilitha. What a surprise. It's not often I receive visitors. It's been so long, ages even. I just hope my manners haven't left me. You've no doubt sensed my affluence. You're right to guess. I'm renowned amongst the upper caste of Hallownest. Well, I was once, until the Cretans cast me out. Have you met them, my former fellows? That's them outside, their bodies shambling around all mindless and empty, and I'm still alive to witness their pathetic demise. I'm so happy. Fate can be a wonderful thing. Could it be? You've returned at last? No. Oh, pardon me. For a moment I mistook you. There's a certain quality about you. You almost seemed regal. Silly, I know. It's clear you're not of high birth, wandering about all dirty and tattered like that. Isn't life just wonderful? No doubt this one will meet its demise at the nails of the city's guards. I'll outlive you too, little grub, as I did all the others. She's just crazy. Are you of noble birth? Not particularly. I don't think so. The Board family was, dead from the start. And the Bug family is not of high birth. There's Henry Ford. He's not of high birth either. John Wayne Gacy, he's not of high birth. No, sorry, the main character. The main character is like a creature created by the king as a tool and cast aside. So there is a relation to the king. But not, like, really. He's not supposed to be sentient, but things happened. But also we went to the, we went basically to the corpse of the king and took his mark, and now, like, certain doors and things will recognize you as the king. I don't know if that actually makes you the king, or if that's just like, you know, security card type of stuff. Why not go out that door? Out what door? Oh, the one in the lady's house? It just leads back into the city. It's just a shortcut now. It's another thing that would have been helpful if I had found it earlier in the game. But, you know, that's the nature of Metroidvania type of games, is that sometimes you're just not gonna get the things when you're supposed to get them. Yeah, I needed this. Yzma's Tear. Acid shall be repelled swimming in acidic water without coming to any harm. Ogrim, there's no time. Yeah, so now I can swim freely in the acid. Sounds like there's a worm. Yeah. So you could have been swimming for a while, yeah. There's not too many things locked behind it, but it would have been pretty convenient had I already had that. If I go and swim to the left side, is there anything? Basically just a way out. It's at the point in the game, though, where I'm kind of basically going around collecting all the things that I missed the first time around. Yeah. How many more babies are you missing? Not many. Maybe like 5 to 6. Once I get 32 though, I get the I'll get the final pale ore, and then I can get the highest nail upgrade, which will make combat a lot easier. Yes, you do get something cool for getting all of them. No, I don't remember what. I intend to find out, though. Okay, and now I need to go to the Queen Station, go up and to the left, and I should be able to swim through that now. I'm gonna go ahead and check. Like, even though I only got 1 grub, I'm still gonna go and check and see if that was enough to throw me over the edge to get the last pale ore, because if it is, that's huge. And I'm getting close. There's also an optional mega boss in town now that I can do at any point. I fought him like twice yesterday and failed, but I'm probably gonna wait for the final nail upgrade on that one too. Give me stuff. More. You have more for me, right? Ah! Let's see, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm missing 13. There are 46 total. I need 32 to get the thing I want. So what is 46 minus 13? That is 33? My count must be off then, because that would mean I already have it, and I don't. But that does mean I'm close. Like I thought. And I'm betting that in the next area I go to, which is like the last area of the game that I haven't entered at all yet, I'll find enough to throw me over the edge. Yeah, probably. Frustratingly close. Okay, now I can swim under this. You know, I don't know why I did that. I still can't touch the thorns. There we go. I'm in. Queen's Gardens. Yeah, this is an endgame area. Ah. What caused this world apocalypse? So you know like how mobs go to flames and set themselves on fire? Like they're drawn to the flame? So I'm oversimplifying the lore a little bit, but there was a great worm who was like a primordial god who cast off his shell and became king of the bugs. Reasons unclear. It's implied that he was tired of being this big great power and wanted to live amongst the small and weak or something, and he basically created a kingdom of bugs because he felt like they had a lot of potential. He gave them sentience. He built this world in like transit and technology. But to do that, he cast out the Moth Queen, who basically used the flame, which is like it's sort of a metaphorical flame here. But it basically puts other bugs under her thrall. And the whole civilization lasted for a long time, but the seals couldn't hold forever, basically. and the sickness got out, the flame mob that is now controlling a lot of the bugs. It made the kingdom fall. The king eventually died in the process. He tried to steal the kingdom, but at the state you're returning to now, most people have died and the seals are weakening. And you're intentionally trying to break them, either to take the place of the Hollow Knight, who is the one holding the seal, or to... that's the bad ending, and the good ending is to actually go and kill them off, who is her Radiance. Tiny warrior, you come to test yourself against a traitorous tribe. A deadly bunch they are that roost within these glades. I'd once stayed well clear of them, but your actions have shown me the truth of it. We must face down our fears or be defeated by them. If we both make it through, we can swap stories of our adventures. I'd look forward to that. Like, I don't know why, but mobs just go to fire and stare at the fire and then go into it and then die. And that's like the plot of this game, basically. Or like the premise behind it. Ow. It kinda does the Dark Souls thing where it doesn't really like tell you fully what's going on and like hints at everything. But like the plot of this game isn't really why I like it. I like more like how it plays and how it looks and how it sounds. It's a bit more explicit than, like, Elden Ring. I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of a trite meme at this point, but people do call it like the Dark Souls of platformers or the Dark Souls of Metroidvanias. I don't call it that, but there are some similarities. The king was actually a solid dude, yes. And I don't know how long you'll be around watching, but if I get far enough, I think after I beat the Queen's Gardens, after I get something out of the Queen's Gardens, I can go to the ruins of the King's Castle and enter a dream space. Because that's another thing in this game, is you can enter memories and dreams. And I can go into the Palace of the Past by entering the King's dreams. And there's like an enormous platforming challenge there that the like real ending is locked behind. But I might be able to get to that today. The king is a solid dude in a way. He did create a bunch of like basically thralls to hold the seal, and then whenever they weren't useful, he discarded them. They're not supposed to be sentient, though. They weren't supposed to be, at least. Isn't this just the most intriguing place? So many discoveries waiting to be made. We're about to set off ourselves, so we can't seem to agree on which way to head. It's led to something of an argument between us. We should really stop squabbling about such petty things. Left or right? Which way is best? It should be a simple thing, yet we're always at odds. Cornifer was here. Didn't I already have a map of this area. Yeah. The Hollow Knight, though, was his strongest thrall, and he, like, took such a liking to him that he, like, treated him as a son, and eventually he became sentient. But the Hollow Knight was the one that, like, because he was so strong, had to sacrifice himself. You do not play as the Hollow Knight, that's a common misconception. Oops, oops. Third oops. Ow. My dash is so much longer now. You fight the Hollow Knight. Yeah. The Hollow Knight's a boss. He's the final boss of the bad ending. and the penultimate boss in the good ending. So I fought him yesterday to get the bad ending. Please stop. I'm going to again later whenever I get around to doing the good ending. We're gonna sit on the bench again because that took a lot out of me. He's honestly not that hard of a boss. There's a lot harder ones in the game. Yeah, there's a secret boss in town. So I might go and try and fight him today too, but like that might be its own stream. He's like the meme hard boss of the game. The one that's like, oh, did you beat this boss? I beat this boss. It might be, I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of leaning towards that though, because this is going quicker than I thought it would. I'm already at like 84%. So it might be. Like the Melania Blade of Makilla boss. Yeah, if Melania was like well designed and fun to fight, it wasn't just like arbitrarily hard for no reason with like a bunch of bad design decisions. I'm never gonna let that go. That's like a really badly designed boss. I know it's like a fun meme because of that, but she's like a bad boss. Leaves in Splinter Pale Root. They like that was like Ian put it into words, good words. That was FromSoft smelling their own farts. Like I maybe don't like some of the other bosses in the game, but like I don't think any of them are like bad like that. Love key. Huh? Why did you appear again? It was just a waterfall dance, I wouldn't be mad, but the lifesteals would annoy me. It was one too many things. It was literally one too many things. If you took away the waterfowl dance, at least in phase 1, she'd be fine. If you took away the life regain, she'd be fine. If you took away the input reading, she'd be fine. There were some other things too. There were honestly too many things. There were like a lot of like if you took this one thing away, it'd be okay. But they just had one too many things going on with her. I think Waterfall Dance in Lifesteal, it would have been okay if they kept it just in Form 2. But because she has multiple phases like that, it's not okay. I don't know, like, basically every boss in Lies of P was better than Melania. Especially the, like, final boss. God, that was... I really want other people to play that. That was a really fun game. The final boss in Lies of P was, like... The final 3 bosses in Lies of P are what, like, you want out of a good FromSoft boss fight. I think Logan is gonna be at Bottle Dog tonight. Okay. Yeah, he's the one that played Lies of P, right? He popped in that one time. I mean, other people have played it, but like not many people I know. I think Ian's resistant to it. I think he's resistant to playing like games that are clearly ripping off Dark Souls a little bit, but even if they're doing their own thing and they're still good. Also, I think a lot of people just aren't in the mood because they know that Elden Ring DLC is coming out soon and they don't want to like play too much of that type of thing right now. Yeah, I would agree. I have to be in the mood for it too. I'm trying to like be more mindful of like what I just feel like playing and less like what I am in the habit of playing, or less about what I'm in the habit of playing and less about what I just mindlessly play without thinking about. You know what I mean? Did I already go up to here? I don't think I did. Next station. Streaming has actually been really good for me in that regard. So it's like, oh, I feel like playing Mega Man. I feel like playing Hollow Knight. I feel like playing Lies of P. The only one that I've had to force myself through a little bit is Final Fantasy XIV, but honestly, it has been worth it because it is getting good now. The mechanic of losing all XP when you die is a turn-off for me. It's a turn-off for me if it happens a lot, but... And again, I don't think I'm, like, really good at these types of games or anything. But I do feel like when I play them, I'm usually just very careful about that. At least if I have a lot in the bank. To the point where, like, if it's gonna be an issue... It usually is only... That usually only happens to me, like, once or twice during a playthrough. Which is fine. If it's happening repeatedly, then I'm gonna get pissed off. Am I off the map now? Yeah. It's a turn off on principle. I understand that. I don't like it. It's like a design choice. It's very annoying to me. But in practice, it doesn't usually affect me that much if I'm mindful about what's happening. But I do kind of agree. Here sleeps the traitor's child. I think there's a boss fight I can do here later. I don't think I can do it now, though. If a mechanic exists as a detriment only to annoy the player, it's dumb. Well, to some degree, right? I think games have to punish the player sometimes, otherwise, if there's no risk, it's boring. But you have to strike a balance between being a little annoying as a punishment and being, like, aggravating and just, like, stupid, right? The problem with the XP thing in Souls games is that it's high risk but not high reward. What if you, so you only use what you gained since the last rest you behind. What about this? I'm trying to think of a way to introduce, like, more balanced risk-reward to it, right? You can level up at any time with the experience you have anywhere, but it's only half effective. And if you hold on to it and wait until you get to a checkpoint, you're rewarded and it's fully effective. So, like, if you think, like, oh, I'm gonna die here, you can just, like, use that experience, even if it's not that effective. But you could hold it to, like, the checkpoint of the boss that's after the thing and get, like, the full worth out of it if you think you can do it. And then it's, like, your call, right? Then you feel like you have a bit more agency over what happens with it. Worm. That would be better in theory than practice. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was trying to think of a... like in Shovel Knight, there's like checkpoints because it's a 2D platformer, right? But if you want, you can break those checkpoints and get money out of them. And I was kind of thinking about it like that. In this game, you do lose your stuff when you die, and it's like where you left it. But if you feel like you don't want to go get it back or whatever, you can spend these rancid eggs in the town and get your stuff back without having to go get it. So you're not actually risking it again. And honestly, I haven't lost any. I don't think I'm necessarily amazing at this game or anything, but I haven't lost any health like that way yet in this playthrough. You like that option? Yeah. Like, in this game it exists in theory, but in practice, I don't think you really run into it unless you do something really stupid. Because they're also very smart about where your stuff respawns in the room, so, like, usually if there's something in a room that's killing you, you don't actually have to go and, you don't have to go through it again to get your health back or whatever. It's a consequence for dying that's not like a life system, right? Because life systems are basically outdated now. Nintendo's dropped them in, like, most of their games. Like, in Mario games, you're just gonna, like, restart at a checkpoint at the beginning of the level, instead of, like, you know, game over, run out of lives. Because they realized that was dumb. They realized that was kind of archaic. I think it took them a little while to realize that, but... because Game Over was basically a holdover from the arcade. Who are you? Oh, the Queen. The Queen is coming. I've been waiting so long, and now she's almost here. I feel like I'm about to burst. I've kept it safe, the sacred garden. Kept it safe all this time, and soon the Queen will return and teach me to fly. Shall we wait together, stranger? Shall we play together? We shall play together. This guy you juggle. You're just juggling him. I got really lucky there. Oh, stranger, you're strong, much stronger than me. I've been waiting a long time, stranger. I've been fighting a long time, stranger. I'm very, very tired. The queen will be here soon, and I just need to sleep a little. Wake me when the queen arrives, stranger. Perhaps the queen will teach us both to fly, stranger. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Protector of root and leaf, we honor you. Also expounding on the other concept, maybe instead of leveling up with less efficiency, you can just buy temporary stat or damage boosts. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So instead of, you know, leveling up as half effective or whatever, it's like, you can spend these points to get through to the checkpoint where you can actually level up, and you'll have less to level up because you spent them on temporary boosts, but at least you'll have gotten there, right? 200, yeah. That's a really good idea. I like that idea. Little one, I found it, the stag nest where I was born and raised. I've yet to go there. My duty binds me to travel only where I am called, but if you wish to see it yourself, I could take you there. None may remain to welcome us, but the nest is still a sight to behold. Give me the word and we will go there at once. Before you rang the bell, I'd almost forgotten the station existed. It was not often used by the common bugs, but being a well-guarded retreat for our late queen. Even as overgrown as they'd become, these gardens are still beautiful after all that time. I'm sure the queen would be happy to know that. I think that means if the stag nest is open, I believe that means I found all of the stations in the game. So I'm gonna go to resting grounds, get my upgrade, and then go to stag nest. I feel like that system works better like a format like this game than in Elden Ring or Dark Souls. I do like to complain about a lot of things in like Souls type of games, but I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty hard to design. Especially if you are specifically trying to make them challenging. The trim nail glows bright. It holds over 1200 essence. Looking into it, I can see so many memories peering back at me. So many asking to be remembered. None of us can live forever, and so we ask those who survive to remember us. Hold something in your mind and it lives on with you. Forget it and you seal it away forever. That is the only death that matters. So they say. Enough of that. Take this relic and come back to me with 1500 essence. Go. Arcane egg. How close am I to that many? Not too far off. Arcane egg isn't amazing. That's just some money, basically. Alright, let's check out the stag nest. Being back in my old home, I feel the weight of my long life bearing down on me. I carry it proudly, though. Wherever I travel, the memories of my family and my kind come with me. Oh, that's real good. That's exactly what I needed. Is that all of those? A complete vessel imbued with the power to contain soul. Yeah, that's done now. That's really good. An empty eggshell. I think this is where he hatched. Where Mr. Stag hatched. Is there anything else here? Can I fly over here? No, it just takes me down. Map updated. Okay. Sly still doesn't have anything in stock, does he? Dylan, what was the last, like, Souls type of game you played? How long has it been? Was it Elden Ring? Bought everything. Probably Elden Ring. And I imagine you're gonna do the DLC, so you're not inclined to do something else in the meantime. Ow. I fall for it every time. You tried getting into others, but they rarely quick click with you. What did you try? Just out of curiosity. You just need to be interested in the world. Come on, give me Palor, 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 Palor. Give me the Palor. Please? Yes, that is the pale ore. Okay. Sekiro, you installed Lies of P but didn't get into it. How far did you get? And was that before or after I played it? You don't know if you ever launched it? Oh, you didn't get to it at all. Oh, understood. I'm gonna go upgrade the nail and then take a quick BRB. Closer to its release. It was a Game Pass game, right? So you installed it because it was on Game Pass and it wasn't like a loss that you didn't play it. What do you think of my old home? It was full of life once, stags coming and going, swapping stories of the places they'd been and passengers they met. For a long time now I've considered myself the only one remaining, the last stag. But being in the nest again, there's something in the air. A smell, or a warmth, or a presence perhaps. Could it be other stags have made their way out into the wider world? I will hold on to that hope. My kin still alive out there, journeying beyond these lands. But for me, I can never abandon the stagways, not as long as passengers still need them. I can tell you have important work to do. I will be your companion as long as my old body still serves. Let us enjoy the old stagways of this kingdom together a little longer. I love him. I think, I really hope when Silksong comes out, his dream is true and there's more stags beyond the kingdom. That would make me happy. Also, Dylan, I should say, because this game is DLC, you technically 112% this game instead of 100%ing it. Is it confirmed a direct sequel? Honestly, it might be a prequel, I'm not sure. But it is, like, it is definitely, like, plot relevant to this game. I don't remember if it's a sequel or prequel. The character you play in that game is a side character and boss in this game. Hornet. Same world. Same world, but not same location, right? Like, somewhere else that's not this kingdom. Oh! Oh. You're sleepy? Did you ever get out of bed and make coffee? You still resting in bed? Yes, but no. You got out of bed, but you didn't make coffee. Returned. You've some pale ore. Rare, fine metal that. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. It's expensive. As it should be. If you wish, I'll get to work then. It's done. Reforging it is done. Your nail is much stronger than it used to be, as strong as it could ever be. In only your weapon have I seen such potential. Finally I behold the majesty of a pure nail. To think this moment has come upon me so soon. I must step outside a moment. On couch, haven't drank the coffee. With a pure nail forged, my work is done in this lifetime. It has come to an end. My only remaining desire is to see and feel the nail strike true. I beg you, cut me down. It's my final moment in life. I want to taste the blade's exquisite edge. After all this time, after all this toil, haven't I earned it? Okay, here's the thing, though. I'm not, like, an achievements person. I like to complete games. I'm not an achievements person. There are 2 achievements in this game, though, that are mutually exclusive to a single save file. You get 1 for sparing him and 1 for cutting him down. And I'm gonna do whichever one I didn't do on my last save file, and I don't remember what it is, so I have to go and check. So I'm gonna do that during BRB. So I'll be back in a couple minutes.